technology, trying to have a Zoom conversation. And I will from Digify Africa, Boost with Facebook Project Manager. Kinelo, welcome to the breakfast.
Good morning. Good morning. How's everybody
Good
doing?
Morning. We're well. How are you this morning?
I'm doing fantastic. And good morning to the listeners as well.
So much for joining us. We're so excited. We saw Facebook, which means we are out and about. We are socializing. We are out in the streets. And apparently you are the girls that is going to tell us all about it. So before we actually talk about that, tell us a bit about yourself and the work that you do.
Oh, right. So I work for a company that's called Digify Africa. We are a youth-led organization, and everything that we do is all about the success of the youth of South Africa. Our main focus is doing some digital skills training. So all the projects that we do and all the programs that we run have the core function of imparting knowledge, digital skills knowledge to the youth of South Africa.
All right, so you are the project manager for the Boost with Facebook Africa. So talk about this particular project. What is it that you do?
All right, so Boost with Facebook Africa, I call it my baby. I love it so much because in this particular program, our aim is to teach and train every single entrepreneur on how to use Facebook for their businesses. So we will teach, or we train on the different platforms. So that's Facebook business page, WhatsApp for business, Instagram for business, how to read analytics, how to run adverts. There is like a wealth of knowledge that people don't know about. We all use Facebook products, but not many of us actually know how to use them properly. So that's where we come in. We fill in that gap.
Definitely. All right. So digital has really become part of ourselves, So how accessible are the services as they boost with Facebook?
So ever since the pandemic hit, we had to pivot all our training to online, and it really did well for the program because now everybody in South Africa, or actually anybody across the continent, as long as they have access to the internet, they can have access to all the training that we provide.
All right. So talking about the pandemic, so some companies were really forced to shut down. Others were forced to work from home due to this terrible pandemic. So let's talk about how they can make use of Boost with Facebook sessions. So now that you're here, let's make it a bit practical. So I am Lungile. I own a spaza shop. And maybe I own a clothing designing. Want to be with customers all the time, but I also want to make sure that business is thriving and that people know about me and I'm still making money as a business. So what do you then say to me?
I'm actually going to use both of those companies that you mentioned, the Spaza Shop and the Fashion Design, because they actually both they are front facing. So they face the consumer, the customer actually has to come into the store. So when you put your business online, and this is relating to the question that you had about COVID-19, there was a time that we had to go through lockdown level 5 and people could not move. So you, as a business owner of a spaza shop, could have had a Facebook page and put up an ad to your community. So I reside in Soshanguve. I would have put up an ad to the Soshanguve community and said, hey guys, Ginelo's Spaza is actually running a special. Lungile's delivery service is going to be delivering your bread and whatever it is. So we use Facebook as a communication tool to our potential customers and to the customers that we already have. So that's how businesses could have done that, so that they continue to make money and continue to thrive, even though we are in the middle of a pandemic.
Nice one. I like how you merged the two businesses, Ginelo Nali Spaza, Lungile Nali Delivery Service, because it also then says that let's look into our spaces and say, who can we collaborate with to make sure that our customers are served better? I absolutely love that idea. All right, so let's go to the sessions are kicking off. So what's in store for the participants?
So I'm super, super excited that we're doing our launch next week, Tuesday. The first session that we're going to have is probably one of my favorite, and I cannot wait to join it. It's getting creative with your mobile phone. So we're literally going to be showing people how they can utilize the smartphone that they have to make certain changes to their social media so that they can be successful. And then on Thursday, also at 10 o'clock, we're going to be doing Tell Your business using Instagram. So everything that you're going to learn on Tuesday, you can then attend on Thursday to find out how you can publish it.
Nice one. All right. So out of work at the last season that you have. So what did you achieve in the last session? How many entrepreneurs have you trained and how are they doing?
Right. So last season was probably one of our best seasons yet, even though it was in the middle of a pandemic. But I guess because of the pandemic, everybody moved digitally, so it worked well. We managed to train 3,500 entrepreneurs during the tenure of the season. They have all done so well. Actually, if you go to our Facebook page, from now, like almost every Friday, we're going to be profiling some of the companies that attended and used our information. So the entrepreneurs, they received the training really, really well. And that's why we are so excited that we get to do it again this year.
Nice one. All right. So how often do you host these sessions? How do they take place? If there are entrepreneurs out there that are sitting and thinking, oh, wow, actually, I probably think that I can use Facebook, but I'm not too sure if I am using it correctly. How do we join in on these sessions?
All right, so our sessions, we're going to be hosting them every 2 weeks. So starting from next week, every second week, we will have 2 sessions. They always happen on a Tuesday and a Thursday at 10 a.m. For you to register, the best place for you to go is our Facebook page, and that is Digify Boost Online. I'm going to repeat, Digify Boost Online. Go to our Facebook page. We have the registration link there. We have what is going to be coming up in terms of the training sessions there. Once you register once, you will actually get a reoccurring email to give you an update on what you can expect.
Nice one. Ginele, thank you so much for waking up with us this morning. I'm
trying to reserve myself because I
can tell that it's itching to come out. Thank you so much. What a wealth of information that you've shared with us this morning. Have yourself a beautiful day and all of the best with the session.
Same to you and the listeners. Looking forward to seeing them next week.
Nice one. All right, so that is how we wrap it up. So if you are an entrepreneur, business, and we know that we cannot do quite a lot of advertising because it does get quite expensive as well. So make sure that you are joining in. It's called Digify Africa. Do check them out. How do you use Facebook effectively?
Beautiful one. All right, Mama Double Story. They sell slab material, mesh wire, reinforced lentil, ready mix plus pump, and all house related stuff. They also do house renovations.